good evening and welcome to Rangers Radio. Join myself up here on the show tonight. Is my mucker all bear? Evening, all bear.
How you doing, pal? Are you feeling good?
I'm okay, mate. Okay. Listen, mate, I've got to take my hat off to you. There's no many men like you on this planet, mate. Set their alarm 15 minutes early, got up to give her wife a nudge so she can go and scrape her car before she goes to work. I take my hat off to you, mate.
Aye. No bother, mate. It's one of the kindnesses I'm known for. You know what I mean? I just do these things.
Fair play to you, mate. Fair play to you. Oh, what a man. What a gentleman. Right, I believe you've got the team, mate, and the substitutes.
Well, I've not got the subs. I've got the team if you want the team.
Right, go then.
You get the subs, aye?
Aye.
Right, McGregor, Tavernier, Golson, Bassey, Barisic, Lundstrom, Jack, Arfield, Aribo, Kent, Morelos up front.
Exact same team as last week, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Exact same. I've got the substitutes. McLaughlin, McGrory, Balogun, King, Davis, Kamara, Sands, Lowry, Ahmed, Wright, Roof and Fashion.
It's a gang, innit?
It used to be easier to name the team in the subs, wasn't it? No, the subs, there's more subs than players, isn't there?
It's just see, you come for subs, name the subs. It's just everybody else, isn't it? That's what you should just say. Everybody else at the club's a sub. It's 5 subs in it anyway, isn't it?
It wouldn't surprise me, mate, if that did come, but that's another story in the whole other debate, yeah?
Aye, you can change your team now.
You know, but anyway, what's your thoughts, mate?
It's exciting, mate. That's what it is. It's this is what you. I've listened to some people who want to pick and choose tournaments and all that nonsense, and you're going. The wee Manchester United manager came out with a good one the other day, and I agree with what he's saying. He's saying you live for these moments, you live for these games. Why would you think it's a problem? You want to get into these tournaments and you want to progress as far as you can. Why is it all of a sudden become a problem? And he's right. You've got to be excited about this. No, I mean, if you're known, there's no point of watching football.
You think there's too much made, mate, of this, so you need time and we're playing Saturday, Wednesday sort of style. Do you think there's too much made in the modern era?
I do think there's too much football, and I think there's too much made the emphasis on how many games you're playing. I just think there's too much football, period, at the moment. I really do. And I don't think the players, it's fair on the players. But again, I would expect players' unions to bring that point up and say, look, you can't keep doing this. There's a limit to we can play. But a lot of players tell you they like it. I mean, there's very few players tell you, no, I don't like these 3 games a week nonsense. They don't want to train. They prefer to play than train. So who we you complain? But I agree, a wee bit too much media.
Okay. Listen, mate, we'll get the phone lines opened and see what people's thoughts are, yeah?
Yep.
Let's hear from you.
Why don't you give us a call on 0141 356 1972. It's your show, it's your platform. Let's hear from you.
Well, just quickly, to fair to say, exact same starting 11 for last week, Albert. Are you surprised at that?
No, I suppose I'm surprised, especially if Balogun was fit, but he's not, is he? So Arfield's a surprise for me. I don't think Arfield can play 2 games, let alone 3 games in a week. You know what I mean? So that was a wee bit, but they've earned the right. They've earned the right to go and have a go at it again because they done a superb job last week.
Aye, listen, when you think back, you're right, and that's a fair comment. They've earned the right. We go again with the same team. There was obviously debate around about the centre half areas and also maybe the right side of midfield, if you like, with Scotty. Would he play there? But we went with the same 11 again, and if they get as Hoff the result and they go as last week, we'll be through, mate.
That's it. The way I look at it for the night is we've got to match them with scoring -1. So we'll get a goal to play with. That's what we've got, -1, and we just match them for scoring. So that'll do me. If they score 2, we score 2, or we score 1, it makes no difference as long as we match them for scoring. And I think we'll all score. I think there's no any danger that we won't score. We will score. There's nothing they can do about it because the defence is just garbage. And our forwards are actually coming back on form, so it's a bit of both. No, I mean, it's not just one-sided. Their defence is crap. Our forwards are back on form again. I'd like to see Kent get a couple of goals tonight, to be honest with you, for various reasons.
One goal for Kent, mate, you know.
As long as it's a decisive goal, isn't it?
It looks as if we're going to have to hold the end up for the coefficient in Scotland once again, mate, yeah?
Oh, aye. The child abusers are not doing very well, are they?
No. Be careful, mate. Be careful.
Yeah.
Right. So we go forward, then we've got a game coming up tonight that's important for the club, for prestige, for finance. But more importantly, mate, you can dream, can't you? Once you get to the last 16 of a trophy, you've got a chance, haven't you?
Absolutely, mate. You've got to be in it to win it, haven't you? that's the whole thing. If you're in it, you can win it. It's as simple as that. So if we get through, nothing to stop. It's one game, one round at a time, isn't it? Basically, 2 games, but one round at a time. Just take it that way. So we're halfway through this one. Get through this one, which is a tall order, by the way. I'm no minimising what we need to do tonight, because they're a quality team. They really are a quality team. And I don't buy into this nonsense. I've been hearing some of these pundits, but Dortmund didn't turn up last week. Dortmund did. They scored 2 brilliant goals.
They played all right, mate.
They scored 2.
Some of their football at time was exquisite, but so was yours.
Mm-hmm. Yours was better. It's as simple as that. Yours was better. But they scored 2 world-class goals last week, so I don't buy into that nonsense. They're capable of that. But hey, we're capable of it as well. We're capable of scoring good goals as well. I don't care if it's good goals or scrappy goals, as long as it's goals.
As long as we score, mate. Yeah.
That's it. Well, that's definitely it, mate. And I'm confident we will score. I'm not sitting here going, oh, this is going to be one-way traffic all night. It might be one-way traffic a bit of the night, but it's not going to be one-way traffic all night. Can I assure you that? And they'll know as well. Don't think they're coming here with we need to have a go gung-ho. And they'll just sit back and we'll just keep pounding them. It'll not be like that. Rangers will have a go at them, and they know that. And they go, if we charge up this park willy-nilly and leave that back door open, they've got the capability of going to hurt us.
I think we've been joined by Stevie Fioslo. How we doing, Stephen?
Hey guys, how you doing?
How we doing, mate?
Nice,
a long time to hear everything all right in your part of the
It's
world,
been a
mate?
long time. I know, it's all good. It's all good. I'm currently watching, I shouldn't say this, I'm watching the game like 800 miles up north. It's a laugh. I'm confident tonight. I am super confident tonight. I think if we can hold off for 10, 20 minutes, I see a 3-1 win. Easy, 3-1.
What I would say about that is, I get where you're coming from, but the first goal last week in a 6-goal thriller, that wasn't scored till about the 38th minute, mate.
I haven't been watching, to be honest. Are you talking about the Dortmund result?
Last week, it was nothing each up to 38 minutes, mate.
I'm just worried about our set pieces, defending set. I'm a wee bit worried about that, but I think if we press them, as soon as that whistle goes, if we press them the way we did last week, I don't think we've got a problem. We Alfie is going to tear, and hopefully Kent. I reckon they're going to put a couple on. They know what Kent's all about now. They're going to stick a couple on him. So it depends who's on the other side. Did you say it was Aribo on the other side?
No, it looks as if it's Arfield, yeah.
Arfield.
See, I would have played Davis personally. That's the only change I would have liked to have seen Davis there. But he's more defensive, really, isn't he? When you think about it,
I don't think you could play him in that role now. I mean, Stephen came to the club, he played there when he was a boy, but I don't think he plays there now, does he, Wilbert?
No, he's not got the legs for up there. No, I mean, he's got the vision, but he's not got the legs. He's not got the leg, because you'll need to work up there, really. And he likes to play coming towards him, and that's at his age. He likes to be standing there waiting for the play rather than chasing back and chasing all other shot. So, no, I don't think he can play that right side of midfield further up the park position any longer. He could have in his heyday, but he can't do it now.
But listen, I think you're right with Kent. Stephen, I think him and Morelos, they'll know about them. But I don't think Dortmund will change how they play, Stephen. I think they'll go out and play the brand of football they always play. So you will, at times, be able to hurt them.
I think when it comes to, in Europe, they let us play, don't they? And that's, I mean, we're a European team. Stevie G brought that back to us. I think, like, teams let us play. I don't know why that in Scotland it's hectic, but we're a European team and we can hurt them. And last week was one of the best weeks of my life. And 50,000 roaring bears. I've got good vibes. But I'm going to leave.
Is that because
Sorry?
Is that because you're an expat and obviously that result sent it shockwaves around Europe, so you were able to walk about Oslo with your chest out, yeah?
Oh, I tell you what, for years, like, people would say, "Oh, who do you support? Rangers?" And now everybody's coming up to me like, "Wow, what a result! Like, we're up there again." And that result that cements us. That's like, I'm all for 56. Like, don't get me wrong. People say, "Oh, forget about Europe. It's all about 50." No, like, we need to make a stamp in Europe. We need to become a European force, and who cares about our wee Mickey Mouse League, really, apart from us? But, like, I'm wording this wrong. I'm a wee bit... You always make me nervous with your sexy tones, but...
I'm all right, sorry about that, mate. You're the first person ever to say that to me, Albert.
But... Oh, steady, Stephen. Come on, steady in the ranks now.
I just think it's important that globally we're back to where we once were, and we're on our way, and that's the way. And tonight is the night, boys, and I wouldn't mind getting West Ham. We'll talk about that next week after we've pumped them 3-1. I'm telling you, 3-1. Morelos, maybe is Barisic playing? No,
I'll let Albert answer that.
And is playing. It's and that's all I want to say on that, Stephen. Thank you very much.
I'm not a fan of him either, but I actually thought he played against Dortmund. Wait, I was drunk last week. He did play against Dortmund last week, and he did not bad. So I think tonight's the night he proves himself. He's going to score a free kick, top corner, top bin, and Morelos is going to get 2. But listen, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. You're obviously going to be super busy. I've missed you, but I listened to you all night, and we are the people. Here we go. Next round.
See you later, Stephen.
Cheers, guys.
See you later, Bob.
I'm still in shock, Albert.
Hey, that's the politest we are the people I've ever heard.
Oh dear. I get it, mate. I get it where he's coming from, being an expat and he's walking about in everybody's lap. You know, you take a lot more pride in it. You know, in some respects. We'll be joined by another expat who unfortunately had to move to Paisley. We'll be joined by Jim. Evening, Jim.
Evening, guys. Nice to speak to you all again. Right. Looking forward to this evening. How you doing, Albert? Yes, I'm looking forward to tonight's game. I'm really, really looking forward to this game. Can't wait for it to start.
Aye, me too, John.
I suppose if I've been really honest, Jim, at your time I live it, every game's a bonus, isn't it?
Steady. Yeah. We are 12-1 to win 2-1. And I didn't lump on because I lost a few quid last night with Atletico against Man U. I'm not chasing it, but I've got a funny feeling. Tonight, Albert knows. I've got a funny feeling tonight.
Are we interested? Is that what you're saying? Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Aye. And a wee last of my work. She's gone tonight. Emma, if you listen in, if you hear this show, hope you enjoy her tonight. She was all excited for the last fortnight. Tell her we should go in the game. Anyway, never mind that. Aye, 12-1. We're 2-1. I fancy 2-1 tonight. I think we will definitely score. They possibly might score 2. But what a thing I was phoning in about was about the lineup. You know, that's just 3 games in a row. Basically, he's only changed one player. Oh, bear, isn't it?
Aye. There's this team, to be honest, Jim, as I say to you, this team deserves to have another goal. Come on, we can't argue with that, we really can't. But I don't think Arfield can play two games, let alone 3. But I hope he proves me wrong. I hope he doesn't have an absolute blinder in it. I really do. That's the odd day. Even Barisic has a blinder. That's what they're all looking for.
In modern football, boys, with 5 substitutes, can you tell somebody, come on, give us an hour?
Aye, absolutely. You're right, Oxford. You're right there. Oh, sorry, Albert, I was like controlling you, but you're right. Look, if there's a player, if they're down the back, you don't change a winning team. When I say a winning team, a team is playing well rather than a winning team.
They've got for an hour, you know.
Aye.
With two subs and in a distant pass, mate, you really couldn't do that. Somebody get injured, maybe tactical or something like that. You couldn't really throw your two subs on. You could leave yourself exposed, but you can make 4 substitutions now, which is nearly half a team outfield, Jim. And then you've still got one for emergencies, haven't you?
Absolutely. But just the way he worked it on Sunday, when he was bringing Sakala and he was changing it. It was confusing on Sunday for me, also, the way he did it on Sunday. We're all disappointed with the weekend results, but when he did change it, I was wondering if he was going to change it again tonight, but he hasn't changed it. Well, good luck to him. Hope he's done the right thing. Because there's been questions, I've been definitely asking questions about him in recent weeks.
Aye, listen, it's a big game for the prestige of the club. How important is Europe to you, Jim?
That is very important to me. I think we've got to win every game we play. Also, this is a really important game for us. If we can get through Borussia Dortmund tonight, people are going to look back and say, people are going to look forward and think the European teams. What we've done against some good teams in Europe. We've had good results in Europe. We're getting the prestige getting higher and higher every time we play in Europe. Also, that's my opinion.
Mm-hmm. I think people are joining us all the time. Can I ask you, Albert, to give the team?
The team is McGregor, Tavernier, Goldson, Bassey, Barisic, Lundstrom, Jack, Arfield, Arebo, Kent, Morelos. And Albert.
Carry walk, Albert. Carry walk.
And I'll give you the subs. McLaughlin, McCrory, Balogun, King, Davis, Kamara, Sands, Lowry, Ahmed Wright, Roof and Fashion Jr. Yeah? They're subs and there is players, Jim. They're subs and there is players.
It's a good bench, yeah. It has a good bench. There's plenty of players we can bring on there. There's plenty of players we can bring on. They can still do the business for us.
I've got some bad news for everybody. Obviously, the Scottish coefficient has just took another pounding, but hopefully we'll hopefully pull it through tonight, mate, Yeah.
You've just got to laugh, haven't you? You've just got to laugh.
We want to go to work tomorrow with a smile on our face, don't we?
Aye, Jim, I mean, that doesn't happen to you often nowadays. I know you were a bit of a boy back in the day, but aye, I get where you're coming from. Albert's always got a smile on his face when he opens the wife to go to work, opens the door and says cheerio, didn't you, Albert?
Oh, every morning. Stand there. Bye, dear, I say. And off she goes down the path. I keep saying, I turn right down the path, your work's that way. See you later on. And then I get a, oh, bye, darling. Not.
I know what you mean, Jim. You want to go in and, with your head held high and you want to be saying, look, there we go, another fabulous result, And
see you wake up in the morning, you wake up, you wonder why you're so happy. You forget you watched the game the night previous. And then you think, oh, God, read the result last night. I've done this, I've done it many times the last couple of years, right? Wonder how I'm unhappy in the morning. I can't think why I'm on a downer, Now I realise we did have a good result last night. It comes back to you when you're having your scrambled egg and toast or your brekkies,
Your scrambled egg and fresh salmon for you, Jim. Yeah?
I think, no, smoked salmon up here. Come on, you've had breakfast, that's just.
Sorry. I know you don't touch the tin stuff, mate. I know you're look fine, fresh salmon. I should have known better for you, Jim. Yeah, smoked.
Absolutely. I'm usually the bad dude, Jim, and waking up and realise I've bust a tenner the day before. That usually gets me right in a bad mood.
That's the first thing Bridge does every morning, checks his Swiss bank account.
Oh, aye.
I wonder if he'll be moving his money from Switzerland to Isle of Man with what's happening. But that's a whole show on its own.
Yeah, we'll be moving it to the Ukraine anyway, that's for sure.
Right. Okay, so, right, same team, same job, same result would be great. I mean, I don't know if it will be a 6-goal thriller, but you never know because it could be an open game of football. Jim, then Albert.
Well, saying that, I don't really care. Obviously, as long as we win 2-1, I thought, well, as long as we don't lose 3 goals, that's what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But I think there's a goal on us tonight anyway, definitely.
Right, okay. I think if I was a neutral, and I said it on the show the last few nights, Jim, a good bet would be both teams to score, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Aye, absolutely. I think so, aye.
You know,
Put it this way, I bet the whole of Europe are tuning into this. If you're going to pick a game to watch as a neutral, you've no alliance to any of the teams. This is the game you'd want to watch, because
don't know if they'll be paying that much attention to the game in the Ukraine. If I'm being honest, all better not. I mean, they might have some other things taking the telly over there.
Ah, well, true. Well, if you're beaming into a football game, it's this one. As a neutral. Stop you getting all political on me, by the way. You're upsetting me now, Jim. He's upsetting me. Have a word with him.
You steady, you. All Ian.
Right, we've been joined by Billy. How are we doing, Billy?
All right, lads. All right, guys. What's happening, man?
Right.
You all ready to rock?
Absolutely.
Aye, mate, aye. What's your thoughts on the team?
Aye. The team, well, I don't think there'll be much changes anyway. I'm a wee bit concerned the way Dortmund have set up right enough. I was just looking at their team. I know it's what we do that matters, obviously, but I think we'll need to be patient on this one tonight, lads, because they've made 5 changes for last week. And they've went for a 4-2-3-1 a 3-4-2-1. So they're going to have hunters of the ball in the middle of the park, and they're going to come at us, and we'll need to sit in tight for a wee while, and hopefully we can ride out the storm the first half an hour of the game.
Is it important for you that our midfield gets support for Aribo, Arfield and Kent, so we get bodies in there, mate?
Definitely, mate. That's what I was just going. That was my next point, mate. That's exactly my next point, because we'll need to be strong in there. I don't know if we can maybe go 4-5-1 right, and put 5 right across the midfield there type thing, and then just hit them on the break down the flanks type thing. But we'll need to be very careful with this, the way they've set up tonight, because I've got Hazard's in there, Merlinier's in there, and the Hood's in there as well, and they've got that Brandit and Rouse sitting in front of them, the Malin up front. Obviously the Malin was playing last week and all, but we'll need to be very careful. If we can see the Storm out for the first 25-30 minutes, because gone by that, I think they're definitely got to come at us. So hopefully we can keep it going for the first half an hour. You never know, we maybe come out and get one early. That'd be even better than that. Really put their plan up in there type thing. But hopefully we can sit in for the first half an hour to see how the game goes, and then we'll see what happens for then.
Right, okay, we've been joined by another.
Welcome to the EE voicemail. I'm sorry, but the person you've called is not available.
Right. I'm sure he'll be with us in a second. I get that, mate. Listen, I think it's going to be, if you like, a long 90 minutes potentially, but that's what happens when you get a tie that's evenly balanced, even though we're 2 goals ahead. But I got a text for a very, very wise man. He said, if we were 4-2 up, we'd still thought we'd have a chance. But if 4-2 down, we'd be looking to win both halves and hopefully get through. And we're 4-2 up and we're panicking. So, Albert, can you understand the rationale of that very wise man?
Because it was my text. It's true, but if we were 4-2, get into this game 4-2 down, we'd be like, we can do this, we can turn this round. Now we're all getting jittery, we were 4-2 up. If you think we can turn a 4-2 deficit down, we can surely win for 4-2 up. And I don't see it. I don't see the holding back. It's attack for me. Let's go for this. Let's just go for it. Let's blow them out the water.
All right. We've been joined by another Billy. Evening, Billy.
Hello, it's Barry.
Oh, sorry, Barry. The technical team can't spell, mate. All right, how we doing, Barry?
Hi, not so bad.
What's your thoughts on the team, mate?
It was kind of as I thought. As Billy was saying there, it's how they set up. I think I think they underestimated us last week. I think they're going for it, but I think we've got a goal on that. As long as we can score, I think we'll be all right.
Obviously,
a goal would go a long
way, yeah. A goal would go a long way,
they'll leak at the back. They'll leak at the back. Man, I just wanted to ask the panel how they felt about the Ramsey deal.
Oh, mate, that'll be a whole different debate for a whole different night, but I'll let all
it's a big game tonight, and I just feel,
the game tonight, but I'm sure that'll be talked about in the future. But I'll let Albert briefly give your thoughts on it. Albert?
With the Ramsey carry on?
Aye, he got injured in the last few minutes of the game against Dortmund. That's the gamble you take with any signing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's me. It is. The trouble we've got is the time scale. That's the only. I don't question the guy's credentials or anything like that. But you've got to look at the deal and say, if you only get 11 league games and you've got the Scottish Cup and you've got the UEFA Cup, no, I mean, so basically you could have about maybe 20 games left in the whole season with all competitions. And you're saying, now's the time, son. We want to get at least 20 games out of you if we could. But it doesn't look like we're going to get 20 games out of the boys. So I don't know what his injury is. If it's just a knock or is it a serious one, or is it if it's just a knock, you'd say, well, come on, Keno, run that off. Is it something serious? Like somebody was saying it was a calf injury. So.
I'm hearing it's calf, mate. Yeah.
So you go, well, one can be out for that. You can be out 3-4 weeks for that. And you're going, if that's the case, well, it's been a waste of time then, isn't it? If he's not back in within the next 7 days, you'd start to really question it. I know that's already been spoke about in other formats, and people are starting to question it already. So, yeah, and you can't blame them. You've got to eventually say, look, what did they sign this guy for? Come on, he either plays or you just get him to, you know what?
The only thing is, well, if he does go, you shake hands and ready to move on. We could have signed him, Barry, and gave him a 4-year contract.
Aye. I just feel like he missed a couple of. It's been a few important games he's missed already, but it's a weird one for me now, Games are thick and fast. They're coming up thick and fast, but anybody can get injured. I understand that. But
if you could turn back time, obviously, would you still have signed him? I think I would.
People are saying to me, it's a waste of money, but I'm saying, well, how do you know how much money's involved? It's the guy was making 400, so they say, 400 grand a week. So he's wanting to play in the World Cup. So he's not really interested in money, I don't think. So he's obviously in Rangers. If it was a money thing, he wouldn't be with us. So.
No, it had to be a good deal for both parties. Obviously, at the moment, it doesn't look a good deal, mate. Obviously, it's a good deal. I'm sure there'll be a lot of debate about that going forward. How do you see it panning out tonight? Give your thoughts on the result.
I'm nervous, but I mean, we're in it. And, big crowd, big atmosphere. Let's go for it. I see us getting a win. I see it being very close. A couple of good McGregor saves, but I'll say 2-1 Rangers.
Oh, I'll take that every day of the week. Every day of the week. You'd be happy with that, Billy, wouldn't you?
All right. All day long, mate. That'll do me. 2-1 the Rangers will do me, Barry. Not a problem, mate.
That'll do.
Listen, even if, as Albert correctly said there, I mean, we've maybe hit, some of us have maybe hit the panic button a wee bit type thing, like, been 2 up. But even if they go 2 up, what we need to do is score. And that's us back, we're leading in the tie again. Then they need a goal to take us to extra time type thing. You know what I mean? So it's going to be an interesting one, and it's going to be, I can see it being a right cracker, a cup tie, like, and listen, that's what we want. That's what we want.
It might be a cracker for a neutral, but I think we'll all be watching it behind the sofa, if I'm being honest. Jim?
Well, here, I do like that lash doing the night, Oxford, right? I don't like you doing that routine again, hiding and all that. I know what you mean. But if every single man now in your team does their job properly, I think we can go through. I was saying 2-1. I was being gallus about it, but just let's go through here. By a Bridgeman will do me or nothing each even, you know.
Mm-hmm. I thought, Albert, I thought Jim was going into his Nelson speech here. Every man expected to do it.
I know it's trying to read the flag he's dropped his mask. Barry brought up a good point there. Barry put a good point up there about McGregor. McGregor needs to have one of his top performances tonight. So if he does what he does well, there's every chance he was going through. Oh, of course there is. If we are off his own again, but especially McGregor, he needs to be in top form tonight. There's no doubt about that, because he's going to get shots rained in on him tonight.
Keep the zero when we've nothing to worry about.
That's it.
Yeah, keep the zero.
See, if it's nothing, your half time, I'll be happy. You know, they're still going to go to score 3 in the second half.
Do you know what I think is key tonight in Ox, guys? I think what we'll need to be very aware of is a second ball, because we didn't win second balls in Dortmund, and that's where we lost the 2 goals. For it came off Rangers players, and the second ball landed to them. So if we can't win the first ball, we must win the second ball. That's a big thing for me tonight.
I sometimes think that's a luck of that old pal of yours, all bear the ricochet. You know what I mean?
It's just one of these things. But it'll be a good game. One thing you can be sure, it will be a good game. No, I mean, it's one of the ones that you go, if you get through, it's one to remember. So I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. Okay, we might at times look through behind the fatigue, you know, but at the end of the day, it's football. That's what we all buy into football for, isn't it? We want this.
What would you want to be? Would you want to be the Norwegian champions and sitting 5-1 up? You know what I mean? In aggregate, enjoying it. You want to excite it,
that wasn't much a game for them, was it? That's too easy for them. Men against boys, you know what I mean? It's too easy. So we'll get a stiffer challenge as normal, because we're the biggest and best club in Britain, most successful club in the world, you know what I mean? So we expect harder challenges, because we play at a better level, you know what I mean? Both opposition and ourselves, we play at a higher level. So I'm expecting all the boys to turn up tonight and really put a shift in. Let's see what we've got.
And you come, Barry?
No, these are the nights we want it. These are the nights that we remember. I remember the boy into Milan.
I missed the Petrofac Cup, but you know what I mean? What was it called before that? The Ramsden Cup, wasn't it? Jeez,
let's be honest, Oxford. Real Madrid would have struggled to win that. Come on, we actually won it.
Aye. But was it a third time asking or something like that? Fourth time asking? But we did. But Barry, you've got to put in a concept. That's what we all wanted. We want these big glamorous ties. We want to compete in them. We're not saying we're going to win them all. Nobody does. But we want to get there and we want to compete. And that first leg result means we're competing with one of the top teams in Europe, mate.
That's it. 100%. And I think we're still in the tie, and that's all we wanted after the first leg, just for it still to be alive.
I think when we said we'd still be in the tie, we thought we might have get beat 2-1 or something like that. Albera, no one.
Right, but that's the good thing about it. You're getting that many European ties that we went into going, right, we need to score the first goal, and then that'll bring us back to 2, and you never know, we can get another one before half time, and then after all that scenario, we're actually at the luxury of getting going, we don't even need to score, we just need to stop them scoring to get through. You know what I mean? And even if they did score one, we can still get through.
Aye. It's a fair point, Jim. It's a fair point.
That's a fair point. Oh, cheers. And the boys that's all listening. Listen, we're in contention, right? And that excites me. We're still in contention. And the boys are put there in the first leg. And I'm happy with that. Let's see how we go on tonight. I'm really excited about it all. You're really, really excited. Win, lose or draw, they've done us proud.
And I'll vouch for it. It takes a lot to get Jim excited. Billy?
I know, yeah. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Oh, Jim, I'm excited.
Billy?
Well, listen, guys, I think when the Dutch, like a Dutch manager comes up against like a German side, that you've also got that, but tactical awareness. History, tactical awareness stuff in there too, like, you know. And listen, we'll not be far away tonight. We'll not be far away. As I said earlier on, mate, long as we can keep it to 0 for the first half an hour, then they'll really need to come at us. And they're not just playing the 2-goal advantage, they're playing the coke as well. You know what I mean? And we will get chances. That's a give me that one. And when the chances do come along, we've got to make sure we've got to bury them.
I think watching them last week, Barry, I think we will get chances.
They've got a leaky defence. I mean, they score goals, but they concede. There's no many clean sheets. If you look at, you know, even in the league, they're right up there pushing Bayern, fair enough. But I mean, they get put at the top for St. Pauli or whoever it was. But they concede just about every game. So it'll be. I think the first goal will be important. You know, if we get the first goal, you know, the crowd will be like. But if they score, it could be a wee bit nervous, you know. But it'll be a good European night, and I'm looking forward to it.
I think you're right. There is a chance that they could score first. Let's be honest about it. But the crowd will hopefully stick with the team. Albert?
Absolutely, mate. Don't let your head goes down. No, I mean, there's everything to play for the full game. By the way, everything to play for. I think Bigger Eagle's going to have a special night. I've just got a feeling that Bigger Eagle's going to have the most special night in the Rangers jersey. I just feel it. That he's going to be the surprise package for them, because I don't think Morelos, Kent, maybe even Lundstrom breaking through for the midfield. But I think Bigger Eagle's just going to be. I don't know why I go. I don't know. I've got nothing to back that up. I'm just got a feeling about it.
Am I not right in saying that there was a wee bit of interest for Borussia Dortmund in Aribo at one point? I think there was at one point.
I don't know, mate. I don't know, but
yeah.
Joe Aribo got interest for a lot of top clubs, mate, because he's a top footballer.
Yeah, I do remember that.
You know, he's a top player. Right, okay, right. Big Bassey and Connor Golson central defence. We wouldn't have thought that at the start of the season. Billy?
There you go, mate. It just shows you how much Big Bassey's came along since then, eh? And he's, as I said, that every time he's playing in that position, he's starting to learn he's starting to get better and better and better, and he's starting to impose his stature in there. Plus, he's quick. I can't remember who was it said in the show last week. I know when he does make a mistake, he's got the pace to get himself back out it. So that's a good thing, I know. And I'll tell you, I hope Big Golson is right on his game, I know, because he'll not need to make one mistake tonight. He let the big boy run off him in the first tie. So we can't hear any of that. And listen, I hope Big Bosnia Bear had a great game, I know, last week. And you never know, the big man's not scored for a wee while. So listen, how much would it bring his confidence on? Have he got a free kick and put it right in the top corner? So Ox, the two of them sitting at the back, they've done really well when they've come in, and let's hope it continues.
I'd have never thought at the start of the season all bear up would be a centre-half pairing going into this, if you like, big tie at this time of the season. If I'm honest, all better, I never seen it coming.
No, you didn't. It's all necessity, isn't it? Not a job again. It's but no, you wouldn't have tipped it. Put it that way. There's no way you would have tipped it. But hey, it's worked out so far. It's worked out. Well, it's working. Put it that way. It's no perfect yet, by any stretch of the imagination. But no, Big Bash has played well. The big boy needs credit. He really does. He's been playing left back, centre half, and he's doing well. Set the goal up on Sunday as well. Know what I mean? What? Beautiful bit of play. And the boy lifted his head, picks out Bigger Evil, and you're going, that's excellent, son. That is excellent. That's a good football brain you've got there, man. You're starting to lift your head in that position and see where the runners actually are, and the space is. So well, he's doing well.
He's improving, isn't he? He's improving. Let's be honest.
Oh, I need danger now. Sorry, mate.
I know he's improving, mate. That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
Aye, well, definitely. You can see it in the boy. He's still got bits to learn, isn't he? He's a finished article by any stretch of the imagination, and he's still got bits to learn. But Hey ho, who hasn't? You always learn, don't you? You're always learning. It's never a finished package to the end of your career. Then you look back and go, could have done that better, could have done that better. So, but he's definitely getting better. He's better now than he was when he joined Rangers. Put it that way, a lot better.
Yeah. Barry?
I am a big fan, a big athlete, a big boy as well, and he moves for a big boy. He loves the Rangers as well. I've listened to him in a few podcasts and stuff like that. He just wants to work hard for. He's bitten right into the whole Rangers thing. So I'm right into. I'm learning half a goal, so I'm quite keen on that.
Aye, I mean, he's played a lot of games. Again, I'll go to Jim with that. I would have never have thought he'd have played all these games this season. Yeah?
You don't have to you don't have to convince me about Borussia. I think Big Calvin Bass has been excellent. He's my player of the season so far. But what I will say to you is, if Ryan, Jack and John Lawson put the fires out tonight, I think we're home free.
Home free. Yes, I like that attitude, Albert.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Just keep your eye open for the quick 1-2s, run about the box. That's all you need to worry about. The quick 1-2s, and if we can snub them out, we're in with a shout. We're in with a big shout.
I think, Billy. I think if we get Kent running at them and Kent gets the ball there at the edge of the box, he's going to attract their players, and a nice wee pass, and it could create space for others.
I would think that myself there, mate, just as the boys were talking. I think they'll maybe even double up on Kent tonight. They'll maybe do that to try and nullify him, and then if they double up on Kent, saying that will create that, you would think that would create space for Joe Aribo, as Albert has said there, and that could be the key tonight and all. But I just hope with the way they've set up, they didn't leave Alfredo isolated type thing, like, you know. But we've got to try and get when we get the ball in good areas, we've got to try and get the likes of Kent and Aribo on the ball quickly and move the ball, but get the ball moving quick, and then the rest will take care of itself, because Alfredo comes on his own in these games. Like, you know, this is his stage. He loves it. He loves playing in big nights like this in Europe, and he's proved it. We don't need to talk about his goal ratio playing in the UEFA Cup. Like, you know, it's there for everybody to see. Like, you know, so let's hope we can go out there and do it tonight, guys.
Yeah.
I'm buzzing, mate. I'm buzzing.
All right, okay. So, I'm going to put you on the spot now. A realistic prediction, but I'm going to make it harder for you this week, Albert. I know you like a bit of studying, mate. I want your half-time and your full-time result. So
half-time and full-time?
I'm going to Jim for Paisley first.
Well, I've did my homework, right. I'm a statistics man. We are averaging 2 goals a game. I'm going to say we're going to win 2-1.
Jim, because you're a 34, 30, 36 man, doesn't mean you like statistics.
Say again? Yeah, I grab you. Right. No, honestly, we're 12-1 tonight to win 2-1. I thought it was a fantastic price for us to win 2-1 at home.
Okay, that's what
we're playing the best here, but we're playing one of the best teams in Europe. I still feel relatively confident.
Right, okay. Right. Billy, quickly.
My heart or my brain?
I'll take your heart, mate.
Right, my heart's saying 3-2 to Rangers.
Okay. And your brain?
2-1 to Dortmund.
Right, okay. I'll take both the results, mate, when the final whistle goes. Albert?
My head says 2 each. My heart says 3-2, same as Billy.
Okay, I take both the results. And I'll go to the most intelligent guy on the show tonight, Barry.
2-1 to the Bears.
See what I mean? What? Wait a minute. No half-time, half-time, full-time. Come on, half-time and full-time.
No, half-time.
Oh, right, set off. Listen, Jim, what you have? What's your pre-match? What have you got tonight? I take it you've stopped buying caviar.
Well, no, I had mac and cheese, mate. I cooked the cheese sauce myself too.
Well done, Jim. I'm proud of you, mate. Enjoy the match, James.
I'll speak to you after the show, maybe. Depending on the result, obviously. Right?
And depending on how many vodkas you've had.
Aye, true enough, aye. I'll get a litre and a half in here.
All right, so we'll let you on after a litre. The other half takes you on the edge. Speak to you soon, Jim.
We tell you,
guys.
Yeah, Barry, thanks for coming on, mate.
Cheers,
Enjoy your call, mate.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate. Speak to you soon.
Cheers.
Enjoy the ball game, Billy.
Same to yourselves, guys. I'll wrap out and I'll fingers crossed we're celebrating at full time. On the Rangers.
Here, mate. It's over to you, Old Bear.
I agree with you, chap, mate. You can sound it here in everybody's voice. They're all up for it. But Dortmund need to watch out. Really need to watch out because here comes the Rangers.
Yeah. Can I thank Barry, Jim, Billy for joining us, and of course the one and only Old Bear. Can I thank Fox and Old School Blue for doing the technicals. This has been Rangers Radio. We'll be back 15 minutes after the final whistle, which could be any time from 9:45 onwards. Take it away, Old School Blue.
Every Saturday we follow, we cheer the boys in blue, the most successful team in football. We're Scotland's gallant few, though at times they have been hard, we've followed near and far. You will always hear us roaring from the stands in Ibrox Park. Successful team in football, who Scotland's gallant few, who times they have been hard, who followed near and far. You will always hear us roaring from the stands in Ibrox